And we're back. So we're just gonna spend the rest of this part beating up people. Now I want to tell you something I saw on YouTube. There was this little Christian cartoon called Jot the Dot about this little anthropomorphic white dot. And sadly there are no black dots, so it's not racially equal. It's for Christians, he's learning about God and stuff, average, but it's actually much hardcore than, oh crap, I fell. Than, like, VeggieTales. Like, for example, there's this one called Jot's Nighttime Adventure where he was in bed and thought he was having a nightmare, and then he was screaming for his mother. Dear God, the scream he had sounded like he was getting murdered, and this was meant for children, mind you. Children in the 80s, which is why they were allowed to do something like that. It was just, he was like, MOTHER! Sorry, I scrambled your ears. But, dear God, that was hardcore. I wish they had stuff like that. I like that. What are you doing, huh? Oh no, you killed that innocent railing, you bastards! I'll deal with you in a minute. First we gotta trigger a special certain cutscene. Oh, it's that douchebag helicopter again. How do they see through that? Does it have it has to have a camera on the outside because the cockpit is completely covered by steel. Give me that shield, turkey! So yeah, Jot, that's actually a good series. I'd recommend you watch it on YouTube. Sadly, we can't watch all the episodes because the net that was hosting them has gone out of business, apparently. Jackasses. Well, it's not their fault. I'm blaming the people who made them go out of business.
Next time, run away.
Excellent advice, Luke. Here, you guys keep fighting that dude down there, and I'm gonna solve this puzzle. This really simple puzzle. Oh, they actually managed to kill them. I thought they couldn't do any damage. Ah, well. Now we shove this thing off. Now watch. Oh, wait. There was one part where you tap it and it can come back up, even though it's about to just fall off on its own. Oh, well. Let's go in here, and here's a Black Panther action figure. Because we have to collect action figures for him, too. Figures. Not figures. Figures is what Luke Cage calls them. Taking you down.
You got nothing.
I need assistance.
You got nothing on me. If your glove don't fit, you must acquit. Oh, alright, enough of that. Luke Cage is actually a major character in the Marvel Civil War storyline, actually. I was a bit surprised. He's just a street vigilante. The leader of the anti-pro registration thing was Captain America. These two would make an odd pair, wouldn't they? Oh, and that helicopter is apparently a troop transport as well. It can jam like, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 AIM soldiers. It can jam 4 AIM soldiers in that back hatch there. Just like the Super Apache in, Nuclear Strike can hold 7 soldiers in its tail section. Yeah, that's probably very uncomfortable. Oh, don't you hit me! Get on the ground. I'm using the trip maneuver. Yeah, that's it.
Nothing.
Give me that shield. And my teammates just kill him. That's a good thing to do, actually.
They're here.
Kill his ass while I steal his shield. Why can't I pick up them shields? I want to be the Black Captain America. The third one. The first one was that one kid's grandfather, and the second one was, Patriot, I guess, although he wasn't really Captain America in a sense. He was the grandson of that Captain America. What was that Black Captain America like anyway? How did he get his powers? I never read about that. I only read about Patriot. Patriot was a whiny little bitch. He was headstrong, he got his ass kicked all the time. Oh, and here's a soldier who isn't a coward, actually.
I've been trying to unlock the door to the bridge, but a helicopter keeps strafing the deck. Can you give me a hand? Sounds like a plan.
Alright, so we have a certain amount of time, although, because this guy can't just wait for us to take out the copter first. We have to make a run for the door. So we just jump down here and activate this. And this turret is actually apparently automated, because it does that. It shoots tight, and those big barrels shoot teeny little machine gun rounds.
Got it. The door to the bridge is open.
And we tell him to stay here. Why don't you just No, don't tell him to stay here. We need all the help we can get.
Guess that means I win.
Get his ass back up here. Here's a focus upgrade. I'm gonna give that to Luke. With lots of coins. Sometimes when they're on the ground, they do a big jump kick, recovery kick thing. I hate these guys with the shield so much. They're so annoying. The VR missions of this level have them all over the place, so you have to do that constantly, and it takes up so much time. You are a wuss. You should come in here with us. I don't think these guys even shoot enemies if they see them. And we're thankfully close to wrapping this stupid mission up. Come on, give me that shield, turkey. Luke is actually a fun character. He punches real hard. And here's Mr. Wrinkleface. Whoa, what the hell? I can't move! What the hell is an entropy device? And now he's going to give us a little quiz. Thankfully, the strategy guide has all the answers right here, so I'm going to just look at that. Hang on a second, hang on, it's right around here somewhere. Darn it, I should have brought a bookmark. Come on, where is it? Come on, I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. How far is the Earth from the Sun? 8.3 light minutes.
That was a lucky guess.
Maybe you should try taking my strategy guide away from me, douchebag. Now, how is anyone supposed to know this unless you're like a Class A physicist? I mean, I did know one of these answers, the thing about what is the atomic symbol for gold, which is AU. But damn, how is anyone supposed to know that?
Oh, how could you have known that? Wait till the following is not a subatomic.
A funf. What the hell is a funf anyway? Now we're gonna beat the living crap out of this dude.
Yes.
With Iron Man, because he has ranged attacks, and that's the best way to deal with all the bosses, ranged attacks. Ow! Don't you bitch laser beam me! Right, first off, I'm gonna kill this douche. And kill both of those douches.
This one's out.
Yo, get lost.
In range.
Where the hell's Luke?
Sure.
Oh, he's up here. I'll just beat him to death, because he ain't looking at me. Don't you kick me! I'm Luke Cage, I'm motherfucker! Haha, you can't break my guard. Even if it is a radial attack, that could theoretically break it. You just got your ass kicked by a gangster. Now this accessory is good. It gives you 5% more experience.
You did it. Guys, that was one for the books. There's no time to relax. Colonel Fury...
How are you gonna pick us up? We're inside somewhere. And anyway, that's that mission done. There's Elektra. No one gives a crap about her, even though she's looking all cool and stuff.
You did a good job on the Omega Base team. Yes, the device known as... Until we locate Doom's... See Wyatt Wing...
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's choose a team for our next objective. Now, let's see. Who should I choose? Someone that has lots of special conversations. Let's see. Iceman and Invisible Woman both have stuff here. Let's see. Pardon me. Ah, here's a good one. Raven Ultimates.
Iceman. Invisible Woman.
Moon Knight is without a doubt my all-time favorite character in this game, and the most powerful. Now let's see, who do we want next? Now let's use Silver Surfer, even though we haven't unlocked him yet.
Raven Ultimates!
Now this is his best power, like your mix-up, but we sadly don't have access to that yet. We can slow time down, that's good. And freeze beam. No, not concussion blast, that's no good. Oh, come on, no fantastic field. Fine, I'll give her visibility. And telekinesis. This power is absolute balls, according to the guide. This, on the other hand, is a great power. Staff combat, no, that's not that good. And we've upgraded him already. Darn it, we ran out of energy again. And his best costume is this one.
Time for some fun stuff.
Yeah. Moon Knight, yeah, he's a cool character. He sadly only appears in the Xbox and PS3 versions because they for some reason didn't put him in the PS2 and other console things. Along with Colossus, he's there too. And you only have like stuff like let's see, Cyclops are only in the Gold Edition because they took them off a thing. And here's that, we completed that.
Not much. The serums only work. He'd wind up with yes.
Blah 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 blah. Will someone please tell me how to make this funnier? I don't know how. Now, before we can go on this mission, we actually have to go to the Iron Man lab. See, I told you there was something behind here, but we're gonna call it a day for now. So when we come back, folks, we'll take a look at that Iron Man lab and then start the next mission, which is underwater, believe it or not. That's gonna be fun. Everyone hates water levels. So until then,